Before I started with Dental Wealth Builder, I was working multiple different associate jobs in London across 4 sites, I think, at the time. Really having quite a few unanswered questions, why I wasn't able to improve areas of case acceptance and understanding the process end to end. So yeah, I guess felt really lost. There was so much to learn, but it was all really about finding the right people to help guide you along that journey. The moment, if I had to describe a moment where it was really working, I'd say there've been quite a few. It's been a gift that's kept on giving. I think I'd say a few times a year, I'd say, I find that there are moments where you just think things just come together and little gems from the course and from the coaching come together again. And now as a practice owner and having quite a few associates, I'm able to share those lessons with them and point them in the direction of Bhavna and Rahul, who've been incredible with their coaching and support over the years. That's quite a big one. Okay. So I started with Dental Wealth Builder in 2020, I think. So it's been just coming up to about 6 years now. And well, let's start with the kind of work I'm doing. So at that stage, I remember having a conversation with Bhavna that I was struggling to close many cases over 10K. And I actually remember at the time, Rahul sharing a story of a patient I think he saw as an emergency one of the years over the festive break, who came in with one broken tooth. I think it was a central incisor, and the patient ended up having a full mouth rehab, approximately, from memory, something like 40 or 45,000 pounds, which seemed outlandish at the time for me, because I couldn't really visualize how I might get there or what that journey looks like. That story is really important to me because it showed me what was possible, and I think over the course of the years, every case I'm doing is a full mouth now, whether it be composite, porcelain, ortho, implants. Typically, I go for a workflow where if the patient is on board with it, it's typically ortho restorative implant work on pretty much every case. So the size of the cases, the comprehensive nature, the way you're changing patients' lives, the state of flow's changed of the kind of work I'm doing, and I get the opportunity to do so much more and optimize more than I was ever able to because I couldn't get these cases over the line. I guess now on to income. I've been on a bit of a journey since 2018, so I'd done a slightly more sort of basic but very rewarding course before meeting Rahul and Bhavna, well, in a professional perspective. Since then, I was actually thinking before I came here today where we are now. I'm at 6 times revenue of where I was back then. So things have definitely changed. The ability to do what I do now wasn't there before, and a lot of it came from aligning with some incredible mentors like Bhavna and Rahul. Yeah, I mean, that decision's a complete no-brainer. I remember so many people around me, I think, when they asked, what are you doing? The usual, how much? Well, that sounds ridiculous, it's loads. And I knew there was something missing within my workflow. I knew I wanted more. So that decision to kind of upgrade your mentors and meet more mentors at every opportunity was definitely the right one. And I'd encourage anyone who's even remotely thinking about it to do it, because ultimately you don't really regret the things you did in your life, you regret the things you didn't.